Today we had the privilege to work with a residential complex in Northriding. They had overgrown trees, some which were growing taller and overgrown over the buildings. So as proud tree fellers, the complex got a hold of us and asked us to trim back their trees as well as push them back, as well as make space for them. So we went in and we did the job. As you can see in the video, we started off by cutting excess branches which were taller. We slacked them nicely using ropes, and this is a technique used to prevent damage to nearby buildings as well as the electric fence in this instance. So we used this technique with professionals who knew what they were doing. This is a technique that takes professional work and professional skills. So, and after that, we were still cutting. The branches were a little overgrown beyond what you can expect. So it took proud tree fellers a high risk. And you know, with this kind of overgrown trees, you never know what's coming next. But proud tree fellers managed to maneuver and do everything completely without any damage to property. So we were supposed to cut back every tree from the complex, as you can see, and this is what we were doing. You can see that the cutter is professional. He knows what he is doing. Now he is cutting from the electric fence. The precision, he has to tell you that this is a professional who knows what they are doing, and this is what we do at Proud Tree Fellers. Working in complex situations like this would require professional technique that you can only find at Proud Tree Fellers. So as you can see, everything was done with great preciseness, showing that we are the professionals always. So after the electric fence there, we went on and we started cutting. Well, we were still cutting the electric fence. Yeah, we prevented the electric fence from getting sparks or causing fire from the branches. So yes, that is what we were doing, and you can see how the professional is doing it. The cutter is very professional. He managed to do everything without cutting the fences or without causing any damage. So yes, after that we moved on and we started trimming other trees which were also by the fence and by the wall, making sure we leave the site clean, beautified, and not damaged. Not damaged is always the word I like to say. As you can see, we were moving from every tree and we were pruning and trimming every tree, making sure the electric fence has been left on its own, so that the tree branches won't cause any damage in the near future. And yes, we kept on going. You can see how the cutter is doing it professionally. He knows what he's doing. He's very skilled at this. Yes, and now he was crown lifting a tree which was causing both damage to the windows and to the electric fence. Yes, you can see how he's doing it, that he is very skilled. He's doing it precisely. He's doing it very good and professionally. You can see how he's preventing the branches from falling over to the next complex, because at the end of the day, what we don't want for you is a conflict with your neighbors. So he was bringing everything back. As you can see, now he was trimming, and that is a thorn tree, and now it's a red curry tree which was causing damage to the fence to this side, and then over to the other side it was branching over the carport, and it had to be dealt with. And after everything, Proud Tree Fellers had to clean and take everything to the dump. You know, we don't leave a site dirty. That is not what we do at Proud Tree Fellers. So we managed to clean everything. We managed to take everything, leaving the site clean as it was before we got there. So this is what we do at Proud Tree Fellers. We are not just about cutting trees. We are there to make sure we leave you with a site that is beautiful, a site that is good to watch. Thank you so much.
Yes, we are done, Proud Tree Fellers.
is now done, and it's been less than 3 hours and we are already leaving the site. So we have trimmed back everything that was here, and now the fence is left clean. Now I'm gonna show you over here where we were trimming these trees and removing them from near the house, from near the flats. So as you can see, now it's clear and it's clean. You have a very good view, and the blocks now have a lot of space. So yeah, that was it. That is everything. And now look at how we left the compound clean. Yeah, this is what we do at Proud Travelers. We don't take shortcuts. Yes, you can see now it's like I'm walking in an open space that had been deprived of its openness for quite long. So yeah, we are done now. We managed to trim, we managed to push back everything. The whole space is now good. And if you look at there, that was the corner which was being weighed down by the branch, but it's all good now. So this is what we do at Proud Travelers, and we have managed to do it with zero damage to property. But if you looked at the previous pictures, you'll see why this was hard to do, because the trees were much close to the building. So this is Proud Travelers, and we are signing now.